The Third Punic War was the final conflict in the series of Punic Wars between Rome and Carthage, ultimately leading to the complete destruction of Carthage and the consolidation of Roman power in the Mediterranean. Let us take a look at some of the key events, major figures, outcomes, and impact of the Third Punic War, providing a comprehensive examination of the conflict that ended Carthage's existence as a major power. After the Second Punic War, Rome emerged as the dominant power in the Western Mediterranean, while Carthage was severely weakened. The Treaty of Zama, which ended the Second Punic War, imposed harsh conditions on Carthage, including a large indemnity, the loss of its overseas territories, and restrictions on its military capabilities. Additionally, Carthage could not engage in warfare without Rome's permission. Despite these constraints, Carthage managed to rebuild its economy largely through trade and agriculture. This resurgence began to worry Rome, which viewed any sign of Carthaginian recovery with suspicion. As Rome's power continued to grow, so did its imperial ambitions, leading to a climate where even a weakened Carthage was seen as a potential threat. Several factors contributed to the outbreak of the Third Punic War. By the mid-2nd century BCE, Rome had expanded its influence across the Mediterranean. The Romans were increasingly aggressive in their imperial ambitions, seeking to eliminate any potential threats to their dominance. Although Carthage had been weakened, its economic revival and stability raised concerns in Rome. Influential Romans, like Cato the Elder, viewed Carthage's resurgence as a potential risk to Roman supremacy. He is famously quoted as saying, "Carthago delenda est," Carthage must be destroyed, encapsulating the Roman mindset. Carthage's growing tensions with the neighboring kingdom of Numidia, led by King Massinissa, provided Rome with a pretext for intervention. Carthage's attempts to defend itself against Numidian aggression were seen by Rome as a violation of the Treaty of Zama. The conflict between Carthage and Numidia reached a breaking point in the mid-2nd century BCE. Numidia, with Rome's tacit support, encroached on Carthaginian territory. Carthage, desperate to defend its lands, eventually engaged in military action without Rome's approval, thus violating the treaty's terms. This provided Rome with a justification to take drastic action against Carthage. In 149 BCE, Rome declared war on Carthage, initiating the Third Punic War. Rome's strategy for the Third Punic War centered around a direct assault on Carthage. The Roman army, with the support of the Roman navy, laid siege to the city, beginning what would be a long and grueling campaign. The Carthaginians, aware of Rome's intentions, fortified their city and prepared for a protracted siege. Carthage's defenses were formidable, with strong city walls and a determined population willing to resist Roman aggression. Despite the initial intensity of the Roman assault, the siege of Carthage proved more challenging than expected. The Carthaginians, under the leadership of commanders like Hasdrubal the Boeotarch, resisted fiercely, launching counterattacks and utilizing their knowledge of the city's layout to their advantage. The siege of Carthage continued for nearly 3 years, with both sides experiencing periods of intense conflict and relative stalemate. The Romans faced significant challenges in breaching Carthage's defenses, leading to a drawn-out siege that tested Rome's patience and resources. During this period, Carthage's resilience and determination impressed even the Romans. The Carthaginians used innovative tactics, including the use of fire ships against Roman naval blockades to keep the siege at bay. Their prolonged resistance forced Rome to rethink its strategy and bring in additional forces to ensure victory. The turning point in the siege came with the arrival of Scipio Aemilianus, the adoptive grandson of Scipio Africanus, the Roman general who defeated Hannibal at the Battle of Zama. Aemilianus brought renewed energy and military expertise to the Roman campaign, focusing on tightening the siege and cutting off Carthage's supplies. Under Aemilianus's leadership, the Romans intensified their assault on Carthage, seeking to break through the city's defenses. The Romans breached Carthage's walls and engaged in intense urban combat as they pushed toward the city's center. The battle for Carthage was brutal, with heavy casualties on both sides. The Carthaginians fought valiantly to defend their city, but the Roman forces eventually overpowered them. As the Romans advanced, they systematically destroyed Carthage's infrastructure, setting buildings on fire and causing widespread destruction. The final stand occurred at the Temple of Eschmoun, where the remaining Carthaginian defenders, including Hasdrubal the Boeotarch, made their last stand. Ultimately, the Romans captured the city, marking the end of the Third Punic War. Carthage was utterly destroyed, its buildings razed, its people killed or sold into slavery, and its lands salted to prevent future habitation. The destruction of Carthage marked the definitive end of the Punic Wars and the elimination of Carthage as a political and military entity. The Roman Senate issued an edict forbidding anyone from rebuilding or inhabiting the site, turning it into a desolate ruin. Rome annexed the territory of Carthage, turning it into the province of Africa. This expansion further solidified Rome's dominance in the Western Mediterranean, allowing it to extend its influence over the entire region. The Third Punic War also signaled a shift in Roman policy, with Rome adopting a more aggressive and imperialistic approach to dealing with perceived threats. The Third Punic War had significant consequences for Rome and the Mediterranean world. The destruction of Carthage solidified Rome's dominance, allowing it to pursue further expansion without significant opposition. The war marked the complete destruction of Carthage, erasing it as a major power and altering the balance of power in the Mediterranean. The Third Punic War exemplified Rome's aggressive approach to dealing with perceived threats, setting a precedent for its future imperial ambitions. The complete destruction of Carthage, including the killing or enslavement of its people, raised questions about the ethics of Roman conquest and the consequences of absolute power. Overall, the Third Punic War remains a poignant reminder of the devastating consequences of war and the lengths to which Rome was willing to go to secure its dominance. It is a stark chapter in the history of ancient Rome, highlighting both the city's military prowess and its ruthless determination to eliminate any potential rival.